What's going on, guys? It's Jedi here, bringing you guys a top 10 zombies video today, and today we're going to be ranking the top 10 Cod Zombies trolls. Just keep in mind that these are my opinions, so if you disagree, then good for you. Let me know in the comments why. If you guys do enjoy this ranking, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you didn't see my previous top 5 zombies videos, then make sure to check them out by clicking on the card at the top right of the screen or down in the description below. But without further ado, guys, let's get straight into the video. Coming in at the number 10 spot is going to be PhD Flopper and Mule Kick off the docks on Mob of the Dead. This goes without saying because ever since I first played Mob, I saw this and I was so upset that Treyarch went out of their way to troll us and not provide us the 2 perks that would have been so helpful to use on Mob, especially since there are quite a few good guns, and having only 2 slots sucks, as well as the off chance that you want to use Mustang and Sally's, but there's no PhD, and as well as if you get the Acid Gat, and it would just negate all that splash damage. At the number 9 spot, we have the Monkeys from Shangri-La. They are more so an inconvenience than a troll. However, Treyarch knew what they were doing when they implemented these annoying little shits on one of the hardest zombies maps to date, at least pre-Gobblegums. You literally can't have any peace of mind on this map when any drops spawn, because the second they do, the monkeys are going to come by and swoop it up, causing it to change while it is mounted on top of the monkey, and if you're too slow to kill the monkey, it will leave the map with a drop, leaving you empty-handed, which is why the monkeys from Shang take the number 9 spot. Coming in at number 8, we have the Richtofen jump scare from Classified on Black Ops 4. This jump scare is actually pretty funny, and some may not consider it a troll, but I believe it is a troll nonetheless, since Treyarch inserted it into Classified in the hopes of trolling players to get a sniper rifle and scope into the light above the door next to Pack-a-Punch in No Man's Land. Overall, there's nothing much else to say other than this deserves the number 8 spot on the list. At the number 7 spot, we have the jump scares on Origins and Mob of the Dead. These are similar to the jump scare on Classified, however, these are actually more scary and provide better reactions out of players, because I for sure got so scared of the Mob of the Dead jump scare my first time doing it that I almost shit myself. The Origins one made me jump too, but not nearly as much as the Mob one did, because I played Mob ever since it was released back in 2013 and I was a kid at the time. Therefore, these deserve the number 7 spot. Coming in at number 6, we have the power-ups that spawn on the transit bus. This is more infuriating than the other trolls on the list so far, especially because transit already has everything against the player, and making it so that zombies who are killed on the bus while in motion spawn drops, and those drops do not remain stationary on the bus floor, but rather the map's ground. So this makes it almost impossible to grab a drop in the bus when you're essentially trapped in it and don't want to get out and get a little denizen scratching your face to shreds. This is why it comes in at number 6. At the number 5 spot, it is the QED from Moon. This device is both shitty and great, but mostly shitty. It is very random in the effects it produces, especially since most of the effects either harm the player or do not help the player in any way, shape, or form. The main effects that can spawn include a China Lake, M72 Law, Python, Spaz 12, or CZ75 that fires in a circle, which is capable of downing the player, as well as closing an already open door and teleporting players to a random point on the map that sometimes spawns them in front of the astronaut, therefore screwing you over, especially if there's a horde of zombies next to him. Treyarch really wanted to make Moon more difficult than it already is by trolling the player to the nth degree. This is why the QED comes in at number 5. At number 4, we got dolphin diving into other players, specifically on Kino der Toten. This is such a classic troll that only those that played Black Ops 1 in its heyday will remember. When the public lobbies were full of randoms every match, you were essentially guaranteed to get one troll in those lobbies. That one guy would always try to make that game more annoyingly difficult for you by dolphin diving onto you from the staircase in Kino's starting room so that you both down. This is one of those where if you know, then you know, and if you don't, you just had to be there. So the dolphin diving troll takes the number 4 spot. The number 3 spot goes to Ted kicking you off the transit bus. Anytime I played Transit, I always remembered knifing Ted to piss him off for fun, and sometimes I'd piss him off a little too much that he would actually kick me off the bus and lock the doors for a good amount of time before it could get back on again. Other times, I would be able to stop myself from getting kicked out. However, I would be locked inside the bus if I didn't get the ladder add-on built onto the bus. Plus, Ted would actually drive through the bus stops instead of stopping, basically giving me the middle finger because I pissed him off so much. But honestly, this troll was implemented for players to troll randoms or their friends, and that's what I remember doing, and I remember having some of my friends rage quit because of it. This is why Ted takes the number 3 spot. Coming in at the number 2 spot is the EMP to the mystery box slash pack-a-punch slash perk machines. This is the ultimate player troll that Treyarch implemented into Black Ops 2 Zombies because the EMP makes it so that the mystery box, pack-a-punch, and the perk machines are all temporarily disabled from all players once it explodes near those things. I remember getting so pissed off by both my friends and the randoms doing this to me, especially on town, but not gonna lie, I did the same thing too, so it's fair game. I do miss these small things to be able to troll other players since it made the game so much more fun. Hopefully, Black Ops 6 will have something like this, but we'll see when the game releases. Other than that, the EMPs are deserving of the number 2 spot on this list. For the honorable mentions, we have the mystery box giving you the teddy bear slash bad guns. This is pretty self-explanatory since this has always been a feature in Zombies since the very beginning, and it is a staple for the game mode. Coming in at the number 1 spot, we have PhD Flopper being teased on Die Rise. This is the ultimate fuck you from Treyarch to us the players, and when I realized it was PhD in the elevator shaft, I was so pissed, and I tried to figure out if I could access it, but unfortunately could never do so since Treyarch just wanted to tease us that the one perk that would make Die Rise bearable is not accessible. Literally, PhD negates fall damage and Die Rise is nothing but fall damage. That's the same as creating a perk to get rid of all fire slash lava damage on a map filled with either and putting it just outside the playable area so that the players cannot obtain it but stare at it wishing it was in the map to help negate the fire slash lava damage. Ultimately, I don't think there will ever be a greater troll in the Zombies community than this, which is why PhD on Die Rise takes the crown as the number 1 troll in Cod Zombies. So there you have it, guys. Those are the top 10 Cod Zombies trolls. If you guys did enjoy this video and wish to see more like it, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new. Let me know in the comments what else you guys would like to see next and what your top 10 lists are. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night, and I will see you in the next video. The Force will be with you always.